What's up? It's been a few weeks since I posted anything here. Been kind of busy. House has been racked by a series of plagues and mishaps, so it's been tough to get anything done out in the foundry. But I got a new project. I'm building a Muller. A Muller is a machine that mixes and smashes and mashes and bashes and scrapes and grinds and squishes and smears molding sand to get it ready for use. Not the first time I tried to build a Muller, but I think this time it's going to go a little better. I don't know if you saw my I had a couple of old videos of the first one I tried to build. It's kind of funny. The thing's not great. Oh, just for laughs, here's a look at the bottom of the old Muller. The power cord in the way here. There's a motor from the old washing machine. It's clamped onto this piece of angle here. Got a belt, and here's the gearbox from the old washing machine. This is plastic stuff here. Oops. Turns this thing up here, which just sits inside a pipe with a slot cut through the end of it so that it traps that in there. That's on the bottom of the drum, which just rolls in a circle on these. These held in place by these. The whole thing's kind of a joke. I mean, rickety. Never really worked right. So I have no regrets about abandoning it, and I can get back some of this scrap metal, use it for other stuff. So it's a nice pieces of angle and pipe and stuff here. But I'll always remember this build, if only because of the permanent burn scar I got on my arm leaning on one of the legs too soon after I was welding on it. This is the guts of the first Muller I tried to build. See, this part is spring loaded to keep pushing down, but unfortunately the wheels don't go all the way down to the ground. They're just free spinning on these pipe nipples here. Not the best design, you know, there's no bearings or anything. These scrapers are just 1/8 inch thick steel, way too flimsy. And the whole drum thing was pretty rickety. This I think worked okay, this design for the kind of an S-shaped center scraper for a 2-wheeled Muller. Basically the way it was supposed to work was the barrel would be spinning this way, I think, and the sand would get forced off of that and off of this into the path of this wheel, and likewise for these two scrapers and this wheel. I thought about fixing it. I would have had to trim down the bottom of all these scrapers so that the wheels would actually touch the bottom, but I mean, it was pretty flimsy and rickety to begin with, so I never got back to it. You've seen how I've been tempering my sand with my drill right in the bench here, so yeah, it didn't seem ever worth coming back to try and make this thing work, so I'm just going to give up on it and build a new Muller. So the Muller I'm going to be building is based on a cement mixer, and I got the idea from HT1 on the Alloy Avenue forums. This is going to be the new Muller. Got this piece of plate here. I'm going to use this with these things down as the a wear plate for the floor of the Muller that the wheels and scrapers will ride across, just to keep it from chewing a hole through my cement mixer. This is the stuff I plan on using for a lot of the parts for the new Muller. As you can see, it's a lot sturdier and thicker than the that 1/8 inch stuff I used for the last one. The flimsy little bits that would just bend and stuff. I think this stuff will hold up better. So I made this quick little wire compass with a magnet so I can trace out the wear plate on the big steel plate to, and I guess I'll just cut it out with my angle grinder. We'll see. I'm looking for reasons to use that portable bandsaw again, but this thing's kind of big to use that, I think. We'll see. Looks good. Only ever used in sinks, I promise. I cut this out of the of a bigger piece of plate with the portable bandsaw. Worked really good. I just set it up in my vise and sat the bigger piece on a little step stool to raise it up to level with the blade, and just slowly spun it through, and it was pretty easy to follow the line I had drawn. That comes to about there. Pretty evenly cut. Close enough. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I've got this piece made. The upright part will hold the overhead arm that the roller and the scrapers are going to hang down from. I got to make another piece just like this for the other side. And the arm that goes over, and the things that hang down from it. Well, that's all the progress I've got done on the Muller so far. But I'll make sure and keep you guys posted you know, as often as I can find time to do so. Hopefully I can get done pretty quick. You know, it's a spring project. I keep trying to find time to work on the different parts and eventually get it all put together. I'll keep you guys posted. So this is not something I normally do, but gotta give a few shout outs here. First of all, HT1 from the Alloy Avenue forums. He's a guy whose Muller I'm kind of trying to copy because I found his on the forum and it seems to work good. And you know, he's always had reliable, helpful information on the forums before. Everybody knows he's a pro, he knows what he's doing. So thanks HT1. I'll put a link to your Facebook thing in the description. People should go and check out his brass plaques and stuff. Really good work. Awesome stuff. So go have a look. Second of all, 3 guys who shouted me out on their channels recently. Thanks guys. Chirpy's Tinkerings. He's always got good shaper action videos, and he restores and rebuilds old machines and tools and stuff. It's pretty cool. Metal casting, you name it. So go check out Chirpy's Tinkerings too. The next one is SW Dweeb, who just want to say thanks for mentioning me a couple times on your channel. I'm having a good time watching you learn about metal casting and getting better and better at it with each mold that you ram up. So yeah, it's a good time. Everybody else, if you haven't watched his stuff, you probably have, but go take a look. And last but not least, my buddy World Traveler, the Wizard of Wax, down in Texas, showing us all how it's done. Yeah, he's got some cool lost wax ceramic shell tutorial videos. You know, he gets some really good tips on that. Makes you want to try that shell casting. It's pretty cool, and he makes some cool stuff. Looking forward to seeing some bronze foxes that he's making, and maybe a lantern someday, huh? Anyway, check out the World Traveler. There'll be links to all 3 of these guys in the description down below. You know, I'm not doing this to get a million subscribers. I just do it because I like to share my weirdo hobby with other like-minded internet kooks and crazies around the world. That said, you know, it's always fun to see when new subscribers do come in, and thanks to those guys, there have been a whole bunch of new ones, so welcome to the channel. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.